Hello everyone, my name is Karen and I'm going to explain about consumerism in beauty standard by MS Glow, a local beauty brand in Indonesia. So what do you think when you see these ads? So this is an ads about a whitening series product from MS Glow, and we might see this as just a regular skincare ads or just a regular beauty products ads. But however, there are deeper cultural issues inside of these ads, and this is what we call commodification of beauty standard that led to consumerism, which where I'm going to explain to you in a few minutes. So what is the problem in this case? You can see that in this era, we can see there are a lot of various skincare or beauty product types that going to solve or that going to fix any other problem for skin like oily skin, dry skin, or even sensitive skin. And in this case, especially in Indonesia, we can see there are a lot of products for brightening or whitening the skin. And these products often offer solutions to skin complaints or problems such as acne, oily skin, dry skin, like I mentioned before, and stuff like that. And these products exist with the strong perception or strong mindset that having white skin is way better than having tan skin, and therefore this is why you're going to need a product to fix it. And this is becomes a strong mindset, and it's become a beauty standard, especially in Indonesia. And without realizing it, this is become what a beauty commodification is, and what is being commoditized by beauty products and the media. I'm gonna be using two theories to explain this case. The first one is culture industry. So Adorno and Horkheimer, which is the people who invented the culture industry theory, said that in a modern capitalist society, culture is a mass-produced and standardized like any other products. And this is going viral because of the repetition in the media and manipulation of desires. The culture industry then forces a dominant ideologies or trend, and it will then force consumer habits to born. And then this is what create a capitalism ideology. And capitalism in the cultural industry continuously reshapes this idea or standards to maintain consumer dependence on products, which then will reinforce a style of consumption to follow the standard rather than being unique or being to embracing our own personal style. So cultural industry in beauty standard applies with how the mass production of cultural products or beauty products in this case is prioritizing profit by following the trends or by following the existing standard compared to embracing our own natural beauty. And in this industry, beauty products plays a role in carrying out the ideology of capitalism, which is with the help of the media portrays beauty standard and how they created it, and then the beauty products later on are being made to fix the skin problems, which then increases the consumerism. The next theory is consumer culture theory, or so we call CCT. So in this theory, it explains how consumption is not just about buying products, but because of our necessity or we needed it, but it's to fulfill the creation of identity, social meaning, and cultural practices. And then this theory also explains how people engage or connect themselves with brands or products and markets in a way that will reflect their own social standard or value or aspirations. And these consumer choices in this theory is also heavily influenced by the dominant ideologies or propaganda that existed in the society. Consumers may think that this product is a form of self expression or a way to reach a social status, but however, it is just like a fake deception called or created by brands or productions that has been shaped by the media and the market in itself. Consumer culture theory, young females consumer in Asia, especially in Indonesia, they have a strong beauty standard which is having fair skin and to have the white skin. And this is what engaged them to connect with brands that is promoting having a beauty skin is having a white skin, because that is what the social standard are about. And this leads to a willingness to buy products perceived to maintain or enhance their beauty, which is linked to the consumption culture with identity and social standard, which back again is the white or beauty skin or the fair skin itself. And then consumer develops a strong and emotional symbolic attachment to certain brands that focuses on their products to help them to have a white skin later on. And we all know that Indonesia is a tropical country where people have higher melanin levels and they are more exposed to the sun. And because they have higher melanin levels, we are more likely to tan higher and easier than any other races, especially for us Indonesians who are actually like pure Indonesian and not mixed with any Chinese race or Chindo. But however, the standard of beauty that often applies in this tropical country where the people are majority are having tan skin, it's still using having white skin as the beauty standard. This is supported by there are a lot of media portrayals that shows beautiful women are mostly Korean, European, or American actresses or singers that are having white skin. And this is where an understanding was created that beauty is white, and it has been popular from years, and that is why the beauty standard is still popular from now on. And then to answer these skin problems, beauty companies in Indonesia are competing to present products that can solve beauty problems in Indonesia, especially to have whiter skin. And therefore, we can see that there are a lot of local and international skincare products in Indonesia based on whitening or brightening. This is also due to the fact that the popularity in whitening skincare products across people in Indonesia, especially for young women, are highly popular and it's on high demand every single day. And this is why there are a lot of beauty companies in Indonesia promoting their product to help them having a beauty skin or white skin. This is the company I'm gonna focus on. This is MS Glow. So MS Glow is basically a local brands that are popular for their whitening products because we see they are more popular for their whitening products compared to any other skincare products they have. And this is a company under PT Kosmetika Cantik Indonesia, founded by Maharani Kemala and Sandi Punamasari on 2013. And they have a motto, Magic for Skin, which they are aiming for their product to be a magic tool for people so that they can have good skin like a magic. And they sell a lot of beauty products such as skincare, body care, and more. And most of them are around skin whitening. Like I mentioned before, such beauty standard makes companies compete to make their products as the best solution to fix the existing standard. And this is why we can find many of whitening based beauty products with a lot of terms such as whitening, brightening, glowing, and any other more. And in marketing its products, MS Glow, like in this picture, is famous for having a lot of whitening based beauty products, which, as the name suggests, is claimed to brighten and lighten the skin of these users from darker to lighter. And these are the examples of whitening products by MS Glow. And we can see that they have a lot of whitening products, not just one, but two. And there are a lot of more actually in their website that is also focusing on whitening products. So MS Glow in culture industry produces and propagates one ideal form of beauty, which is the white and glowing skin, and this become a standard shaped by the capitalist system and not the uniqueness of each person, because we know that not all of us have a white or bright skin. And their products are also designed to be consumed by all levels of society through economical packages. They also have wrestlers and artists to help them spread the white culture ideas, which is going to spread their products even more. And almost all products and marketing contents in the MS Glow contains the word whitening, glow or glowing or white, which are repeated all over again until they become a social truth that is believed by everyone in the society. And in consumer culture theory, consumer buy MS Glow whitening products not because for skin health that and not that because they need the white skin, but to feel beautiful and to fit the social standard. And this is why young Indonesians see glowing skin as a capital, and they see that MS Glow is a tool for them to achieve the ideal standard to have white skin, such as being pretty or being self-care, care for themselves, stuff like that. And this is where MS Glow create the narrative or take care of yourself or love yourself to make women feel empowered when buying their product. But in reality, this is just a form of unreal empowerment created by the market to like persuade them to buy their products. So in conclusion, MS Glow shows how beauty products can be both ideological and commercial tools in Indonesian consumption culture, where beauty standards in this country is having fair skin and glowy natural skin. But the cultural construct produced and distributed by capitalist industries shows the otherwise. And MS Glow manages to capitalize on this and commodified it the condition to make a social standard of beauty, success, and social acceptance into products as a solution, such as skincare and body care by them. This shows how social values can be commodified and reveal um, the true form of market and result as identity in a consumptive society. And this is where we can also learn the fact that having beauty skin is actually much more diverse. Not only just about white skin or tan skin or even yellow or black skin, because healthy skin is actually more than that. And this is why we shouldn't focus on beauty standard that is forcing some kind of stereotypes or even harmful stereotypes about skin color, because skin color is not something that we can change, and it's not something we have to um, we have to think or think about either. Like, it's just skin color, and it doesn't matter if you're white or black, if you are green, or if you are purple even, because skin color doesn't make us less person if we are different color with other people. And then this is why also we shouldn't focus on beauty products that is focusing on whitening products, because even though they don't mean any harm with that, it could seriously affect ourselves and um, our beauty perspective and our self-esteem even, because personally as a child I grew up thinking that white skin is the best and that I have to have white skin if I want to be accepted in society, which if we think about it, it is actually a sad thinking, especially for children. And that is why we shouldn't focus on whitening products, and we should also try to actually like delete or erase this kind of toxic stereotypes, because we know that not everyone can be white, not everyone can be fair, and no one can actually change the color of their skin. It's something that you cannot force someone to do. This is why we should embracing our natural beauty, or even like posting more and more embracing about our natural beauty, about our natural skin, so that more people out there would be also impacted and supported by our support, so that we can delete this kind of toxic stereotype forever, and we can also embrace starting to embrace our own natural beauty. And this is my references. I hope you all can learn from what I've been explaining, and thank you so much for listening. And I hope that we don't just learn from what I said about about the skin and about embracing natural beauty, but I hope we can also learn like the tricks the market and the industry have been forcing to us about how they want to produce something, and they have to make us kind of like the self make us like suffer inside of it. Like you have to be more critical, especially in this capitalism era, like in the previous theory mentioned before, that we should buy things wisely, not just because we thought that we want it to fit the social standard, but also we have to actually need it, so we can slowly um, like fix the existing capitalism era in this country.